On Snowball Earth, every journey is a dangerous one, and the best laid plans always fail. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more vintage story Snowball Earth. And you can see we're out in the middle of nowhere here. It's not a true desert, but for whatever reason, this particular area doesn't really accumulate much snow. There is still snow around us, though, but the temperature is very cold, negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit. We were on the hunt for goats and just for a little bit of meat. Ultimately, I have to say I consider both of those two things a failure just because we lost a life and we didn't find any goats either, so that's unfortunate. But we need to get home, so we're not too far. Yeah, here's home right here. Here we are by the little house symbol, and we've got a journey. Like I said, though, every journey in this world is dangerous, so I'm going to leave a few things here at our little campsite, just an empty basket. Let's get this wood out of here so that we can preserve it maybe for the next time. Yeah. Oh boy, it's been such a task just with inventory management. I tell you, I've talked a lot about making armor once we get our leather going, if we can get it going, fingers crossed. But another thing which I haven't mentioned is the fact we'll be able to upgrade our bags. Or maybe I've mentioned it once or twice, but that is something I'm looking forward to. And in fact, it's probably what I'm going to use our very first leather for, as opposed to making a jerkin and hammering out some armor. That will be a priority, but I don't know. I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, right? We might not end up with any leather, but I'm not gonna be too pessimistic about it. I'm just trying to take my mind off this hike here. So we're definitely gonna want to cut through these snowy hills, which is always risky. This is where T-Rexes live, and of course polar bears. Whoa, yeah, they're very well camouflaged up here. The polar bear's laying down, sleeping. It just appears like another snow dune, essentially. But let's get up to the top, then we'll hurry up and tower up real quick. I don't have any food. Well, I've got raw meat, but I'd prefer not to just cook that up. I want to get home, and I think we can do it. Let's see, yeah, like I said, just looking for any sleeping bears. All right, let's do this. Let's get this journey done. Oh boy, well, we made it home safe and sound. Wasn't too bad of a journey, actually. And you might have noticed we passed by a little pen right here that should have a male bird in it. I didn't stop and check. I was just such in a rush to get home. But let's check a few things here. I've got some food cooking on the stove so that we can fill up our bellies. And we should have a bunch of thread here. Excellent. Now let's check something out with this fleece. I think, yeah, we want to mix this in some of the lime too. So if we just drop that in, boom, yeah, we'll turn into white fibers in approximately 12 hours. We'll seal that up. I'm gonna have to make some more barrels too. That is assuming that the oak tree has grown. I don't know yet. I haven't checked. I am thinking, based on last estimates, it should be less than a day, if not already grown. But we're gonna go down there very soon and check it out. Just have to wait till the stew is done. We've got some bush meat with onions. That's right, delicious, from our very own garden. And whoop, there we go. Okay, we'll put the rest of the wood in there so that has enough. And like I said, as soon as this is done, we're going below. Here we are. at the little farm underground. Now, before we go in, check that out. I've got a single bar of veggie nutrient, and I promise we did eat some grain. It was flax grain though, and it was before we set out for a little adventure. So yeah, we're starting to fill the bars, but man, oh man, it is really a struggle. It's crazy too just how low my fruit is, because I really do like include fruit in every one of these. I guess it's just the berries have a very low satiety, don't they? Yeah, but regardless, there it is. Okay, anyway, let's go in. Oh man, less than a day. See, this is the part I'm worried about right here, is will it just sit here like this and continue to say sprout in less than a day? Because there are trees above ground on the surface that are like that, which I planted early on. But then again, there's one particular tree that did grow. It just took it an obscenely long time. In fact, that's why I brought this spiel down here. It was a birch tree, and I've mentioned previously, thanks to Toad Squish. Let's put that away. Yeah, empty that out. Oh, calm down there. Hold on. Oh boy, that noise wanted to just continue to persist there for a while, but alright, I just had to seal it all up there, not to worry. So anyway, yeah, I'm nervous about this tree. I mean, we're still just going to continue to check it every day. It's too cold to really be planting, although 41 degrees Fahrenheit is nice. It's good to see that, because recently it's been dipping really low down here. I wonder why it varies so wildly. You'd think like the temperature below ground would be much more stable, but just it isn't. Either way, not to worry. Alright, like I said, we're going to go up to the surface and tap our little birch tree, pray to the tree gods that this thing grows here. And my pumpkin is on stage 3 of 8. It's cold damage. Everything's got some kind of damage, although I guess the rye doesn't. I'll have to keep that in mind. Rye is literally like the most hardiest thing ever. It grows even on Snowball Earth. I ended up staying below for a couple of in-game hours, just sitting and watching the tree, and I was actually recording, hoping I could catch it, like grow, but I don't know, I gave up on it after a couple of hours. We did get some carrots though, so I actually saw the carrots grow, a little sprig of grass grew and stuff, but the tree is not yet. It's getting late in the evening though, so we will check it again first thing in the morning. But let's see if we can get out here. Oh, it's dark. We'll put this in our hand. Yeah, we're going to attach this spiel to the birch tree. It's not very far, but there's always danger out here for sure. Oh my gosh, if we get established enough with the, leather making and stuff, I might try and actually clip this birch, or you know what, never mind, I have a bunch of seeds. We could just plant a whole mess of trees out here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, in anticipation of like next spring basically. Alright, we'll put that on, place that down, boom. I don't know what the season is for birch sap, but we'll just, we got it set up, it's ready to go. So let's get back safe. Yeah, and that is literally the only tree which I have planted that has ever grown. There's about a half dozen or so others out here in the backyard. Most of them were pine trees that I just did early on because that was the only seeds I was getting. There's another birch, and see, it just sits there and constantly says will mature in less than a day. Same with the larch. Even ones which are like native, which do grow on Snowball Earth, like the larch, just aren't kicking in. But it's weird, because that one birch did. So I don't know, it's such a guessing game. Nonetheless, I did get it set up with some extra barrels, so we can get those out of my inventory. I think we'll put them on this side. I want to keep them all close together, centered around the water, which is like right here. There. Okay, and in the back we've got another thing of charcoal. I actually had a round of pottery set up for after we left. get back with some nice fresh crocks and bowls. And the bowls are going to be turned into lamps, most likely. Continue to dot the area with the light is good. And below ground, I don't know if you noticed, I did put the one lantern that we've built is now down there. You know, commenters suggested maybe we need some more light down there, so I said, you know, it's not a bad idea. And I can just use torches and an oil lamp in the meantime, but I should probably sit here and do some panning, but I just want to go to bed and see what it looks like down below. Well, as I used to say as a kid, I got up at the butt crack of dawn today, let me tell you what. But I had managed to get a few chores done, so I got another round of charcoal going. I've got the oil lamps. I'm starting to play some here where it's a little bit darker and stuff, but also filled up our new barrels with water. I still haven't found that stupid penguin that's making noise, but regardless, let's put this away. It is time to go below once more here early in the morning. I think no matter what happens, well, if we get an oak tree, we're going to focus on leather production real quick, but that won't take long, to be honest. I think we'll also head down here to this bird pen that we set up, yes, in the recent episode. And yeah, I'm going to try and transport that little guy back to us. I do have a corral set up for birds, so if I simply put this in a crafting grid with a stick, which I don't have there, yeah, this will turn it into a basket trap. I think that the recipe will work for the wattle. Oh, maybe it won't. Does the wattle not turn into it? No, it's going to have to be a proper basket. Interesting. I think I left my good basket. Oh, do we have enough for one? Okay. Wow, cattails actually are going to have a use, aren't they? That's interesting. No, let's put that away. Yeah, well, in that case, I should take these 45 ones and probably plant them somewhere. They'll need to go downstairs. I think that's the best place to put them. But yeah, let's see what we can do with some fibers here. I've got 9 of these. Okay, that makes some wool twine. That wouldn't be enough to make plain wool yet. I don't know what we can do. Oh, we can make sails with these. Okay, well, in that case, we're saving it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to repair some of my clothing. Yeah, for just the extra warmth bonus, but you know what? I'm happy just making fires more often. We are going to save this stuff and use it for potential windmill. In fact, I think I need to throw those. Yeah, we just want the light colors, so these need to go into the limestone mix out here. Oh, where's our other ones? Yes, look at that. We got a whole crap load of white fibers now. Alright, we don't need to do that. Get out of there. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got one of those. That's cool, that's cool. It's different colors, but if we kill some more polar bears, then we should have some more white fibers, so we can do that. Polar bears are the most worthwhile, too. Like, you get those little bundles from rabbits, I've noticed as well, but obviously the bears give you a lot more, so I just don't know. I like to think of myself as a halfway decent hunter, but I think my actions in previous episodes have probably proved me wrong, haven't they? Alright, well, you can tell I'm stalling. Let's get below and see if the magic has happened. Okay, once more, we're down here with the bubbling lava. Let's see, temperature, it shows it's much cooler. Of course, we checked it last evening. Now it's super early in the morning. Alright, let's go. Oh, shoot. Nope, not yet. Less than a day. I'll close it up. Maybe we'll just do some watering. Everything's so frosty down here. Oh, that's grass. I don't know. These things do show that they're going to flower. It says weather permitting, obviously. Now this says it's too cold. Yeah, yesterday that said it wasn't too cold, but give this guy a little water, even though it's totally unnecessary. I don't know. Man, oh man. Well, tomorrow morning, we'll definitely confirm it. If it hasn't grown, we'll know that it's stalled out, so to speak. And it's not a total dud at that point. It's just maybe we'll have to wait till the spring. I don't know, until like warmer weather, quote unquote, actually kicks in here. I'm nervous. That's going to be a long time to just sit around and wait for the tree to grow, you know, but we'll do what we have to, no doubt about it. We're out here in the white snow, dirt in hand, headed right there to this little destination. It's not far from the house, but oh good, he's still in there. Excellent, excellent. All right, so what we want to do is probably chop down a little piece there. Let's put that away. Put that in there. Now, it's not a bad idea to even further... see if we can do that. There we go. Further reduce his available room like that. So just give him a little bit of time. I'm going to tower up near him. Actually, no, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go down to this little forest. I need to get a bigger stack of dirt. I need more barren soil, so actually don't know if there is any down here. I assume there was. What's this? What's this? Oh yeah, we got soil here. Alright, I'm going to dig a little bit of this up. Trying to keep my head about me. Not get myself killed. Oh, we're getting low fertility too. That's fine. Totally fine with me. We'll take it. Alright, when we get back, hopefully he's in the little cage. And no, you don't have to put bait in him. It increases the chances, but then again, having such a small restricted area should make it basically a certainty. Well, he has not gone into the trap yet, but good news is I did remember another trick here. The tooltip says he's catchable. Oh, it's too large or too wild to catch with a basket. Okay, shoot. I was going to say, I thought as long as we had a backpack slot, we could actually just crouch and pick them up, but they need to be somewhat tame, I believe, for that. So we'll just give it a little bit more time. It's not the end of the world. I just have to wait longer. Maybe I do need to throw some bait in there. Could be, could be. Plus, of course, that's a modded bird, but I expect, like, at its core, it still functions just like a chicken would, you know, essentially, for the purposes of in-game mechanics. But, well, not to worry, not to worry. I do have some seeds. I forgot we got those out of that tree hollow in the last episode. Whoopsie. I did check the trenches today, too. Nothing in them. But one day there'll be a T-Rex or maybe even a dragon down there. But let's see. Yeah, so I need to take these downstairs, and maybe I should grab that low fertility soil. God, I still haven't memorized. There we go. Yeah, we've got barren. Where's the low? Oh, there it is in my chest, or my backpack already. Yeah, we'll take that down below. Give me an excuse to check the oak tree twice in one day, I guess. It's a pretty good temperature down here today at 3 p.m., 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's certainly not warm by any means, but it's not bad. Oh, no. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Let's see, the snow is off of them. I don't know. Should I move these? They shouldn't inhibit the vertical growth. I was thinking about moving this, though. I don't know. Is that potentially in the way? Usually the oak limbs grow a little bit higher, but I don't know. I'm just second guessing everything. Although it is significantly warmer down here today. There's no doubt about that. Alright, put that away. Dirt. Get this pine sapling. I wonder. Let's plant that in the ground. That was originally what I had in that position. Oh, this is burning. What? Huh? Why? Oh, shit, I'm burning. Why is that burning? I think that... Oh my god, cattails take so long to cut. It's ridiculous. Alright, we'll just let those cattails burn. I planted them like on all the free... I think... Oh, no. Not the oak tree. Not the freaking oak tree. Oh my god, my health, my health. I'm on fire again. What? Why is this happening? If it's all on fire. Not the oak tree, no. My health, my health. Get out of there. Don't die, don't die. Oh, are you kidding me? Got killed by fire. See, it says 6 lives left. That's literally what it said on the last time. Are you kidding me? We got to get down there. That oak sapling might have burned. I think I got it out of the ground in time. I don't know what that means. Does that mean the timer reset? Oh God, what happened? Oh my God, guys, what a disaster. I did save the oak sapling, though. It was in my corpse there, which the corpse was down in that water. Oh my God, what an absolute craziness. There's some sort of like phantom lava, like where the lava has occurred. I don't understand it. I don't know what just happened, to be quite honest with you, but absolute disaster. Lost all those seeds. The chest was on fire for a second. That's why I moved it. That's why it's over here now. I got down here and I just had to start chopping. I got my axe out and took it down. Basically burned everything else, though. How many times has this lava created problems now? What the hell? Oh, it's more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, it used to burn me over here occasionally. Like, if I would step here, even though there wasn't lava, like, sometimes it would burn me. I thought it was those bushes, but now I think that there is, like, I don't know, some glitchy effect with lava. If it's, like, catty corner to it, I don't really know. But what I did was I had planted those cattails in every square. You know, every available square got the extra cattails planted. And one of them was just too close to something over here. I think it was like right here. Oh, alright, well, we need to get the oak back in the ground. Mature in 29 days. Are you kidding me? Whoa, oh no, my chest just burned there. It's not even next to the lava. What is happening? Oh my God, well, at least the contents didn't burn, right? No, I've got everything. What the? Okay, I've got one. What was that? Oh, I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Where do I put this thing even? I don't know where to put this now. Let's put it there. That's all I can do is just place a few seeds. Oh, what an absolute disaster. 29 days completely reset the timer. Wow. I mean, we don't know if it was even going to work, but Jesus, now we got to wait another 30 days. Oh, what a disaster. This lava is just more trouble than it's worth, I'll tell you that. What do you do when you've lost all faith in yourself and in humanity? You do a little blacksmithing, that's right. So we've got a tin bronze rod. Toss it in the water to cool down. I thought it took 2 bars, but apparently it's just 1. I heat it up too, but we don't need it. Alright, we'll put that back. Yeah, this is going to be for a fruit press. Nothing makes me happier than doing a little cooking, so maybe this will cheer me up here, but I doubt it. Oh, that disaster below ground. It's making me rethink everything here. Where did I put the stuff? Oh, I think I put it over here in the blacksmithing chest. Yeah, we've got this here. Does it take some sticks? Let's find out. We're going for the fruit press, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Oh, okay, we need the chisel and the hammer. Let me get it all set up. And there we go. All right, take the fruit press out. Put away everything else. Now, I've still got a few stacks of berries, and they don't have a lot of time left, probably about a month. They're not going to make it through the winter, so I think it is a good idea to go ahead and press them up. Let's see, I want to keep as much stuff out of the cellar that's wood. We don't want wood inside, so we're going to do this out here. I'm going to need a bucket, aren't I? We'll just borrow this one. You can tell I'm going to need more buckets. Alright, we'll put that down, and I'm going to work out here. What's going on? There we go. I also need another barrel or 2. Yeah, 1 second. And boom, there we go. We'll do a couple of barrels, because I think we've got a couple of different types of berries. Alright, very good. Okay, now, wait, do those need to be in a room in order to make wine and vinegar? Now I'm second guessing myself. Let's just grab all of these. Very good. Reseal it. Alright, well, we'll go for it. Nice little stack. Boom. There it goes. Lingonberry juice. delicious. Of course, these are modded berries. I've had a few people comment and ask me why I don't relocate the bushes for these. They can't be relocated. These mod berries, like lingonberries and a few others that we've seen, they just turn to sticks whenever you cut the bush itself. So I've just been marking them on the map, obviously, and returning to them during the warmer months. Now, the good thing, boom, is we can actually take the mash, and this is brought to us by Expanded Foods, which, as of the recording of this right now, is not updated to the new update. But hopefully, if you're watching in the future, you don't have to worry about that. But it's a great way of preserving it. It'll dry to 100%, and we can stick it in, our containers right away. It'll dry. I don't know if it dries quicker, but either way, we toss it in there. There it goes. I just noticed too, 18%. We need to cook up a quick meal here. I'm pretty sure that we can mix bush meat and red meat to have... Oh, I got some stew here already. 1 serving of bush meat. Whoopsie. All right, put that away. And yeah, let's toss that in. We'll sacrifice one of our berries. Yeah, we can mix and match. No reason to waste it, though. Grab a little bit. Excellent. Oh my gosh, guys. Don't know what we're going to do about that oak. I mean, 30 days isn't that long to wait. November, it'll be, in the deepest part of winter anyway, so it's not like it's probably going to grow. I expect at that temperature, in January, February, whatever it's going to be, it'll probably wait till spring. I'm not sure. Now I'm actually contemplating maybe a serious trip to the south. Just leave things as they are up here, maybe take a few critical supplies and try and go several tens of thousands of blocks southward. Much easier said than done, I can tell you that, especially if we're traveling over land. It's going to be slow going, avoiding predators constantly. And of course, going in the water isn't necessarily going to be a much easier route. One thing we've already established is that mosasaurs can outrun the raft. So we could try and build a raft and go the seaward journey, but yeah, it's no guarantee. Oh, I think I'm wasting the juice, aren't I? Oh, I'm sitting here talking, and I've done several batches. Well, it's actually the case that the juice is kind of secondary. Preserving the berries is really the most important thing, but I would like a little bit of booze here, so let's keep our heads about us and stop thinking about the past, man. That fire down below's got me all thrown off. It's another day, folks, and let's see if our bird is not in the trap. What the hell, man? Nothing is going the way I wanted to. Maybe that snowdrift was actually the problem. That could have been. I'm going to tower up and kind of just chill and watch him. No pun intended with the chilling there, but this would be a good way of just kind of relaxing. If I sit in this posture, I don't think we're spooking him. We're pretty close, but because we towered up, we're just meditating now. Oh my gosh, guys, what a disastrous day. Maybe we can salvage it by finally capturing us some animals, but after this guy's good, we're going to have to go out and find a female for him. He was all by himself over here, sadly. But, wow. Oh, come on. I'm not sure. I don't have any more grain. And berries won't do it as a bait for the birds. It has to be grain, I'm fairly certain. No worries, no worries. Like I said, I'll just continue to watch it. And every time I get cold, I'll go back to the hot springs, take a little dip, Like I said, maybe we can turn things around. Because now we've got a long slog ahead of us to wait once more for the oak tree to mature. But, guys, thank you for tuning in for this episode. Make sure you go down there, hit that like button. Hopefully it'll cheer us up a little bit. And, of course, we're going to have more episodes. So tune in, guys, for the next one. And I will see you all later.